Hola, hola, hola. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Mujer de Éxito Unbounded. Hola. Hey, everyone, all the watchers here that are watching me on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel. Gracias por estar aquí. My name is Marti Angel. I am the host of Mujer de Éxito Unbounded, which means woman of success without limits. I am your Latina biz coach. I am a small business coach, and I am here to help you build multiple streams of income and step into your true power and begin to rock your six figures. Hola muchachas, hola mujeres, hola. So I just want to say that this is a bilingual podcast and I'm so grateful. If you're watching me on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel, remember to subscribe and hit that bell so that you can help me share the message that I am sharing today out. And if you think of somebody that might need to hear these tips and tricks that I give in order to enhance your biz, or perhaps you watch one of my previous podcast shows, then remember to subscribe and hit that bell and share it out. I would be most grateful. And if you're listening to me wherever you listen to your favorite shows, remember that anything that I talk about, any links or whatever, you can find in the show notes. And I just want to say gracias por estar aquí. Let's get to it. This is Marti Angel, the host of Mujer de Éxito Unbounded. Let's get to it. All right. So today, ahora, we're diving into a mindset hack that has transformed the lives of countless successful women. And guess what? I know you guys are thinking, what? It's something so simple, yet extremely powerful. And I can vouch for that because I have used this and I use this daily. Remember, one of the things you need to understand about me, Marti Angel, is I walk my talk. I walked my talk when I was in the classroom. I would never ask my students to do something that I had not done myself. As an assistant principal, I did the same thing. I would never ask my teachers or my staff to do anything that I hadn't done myself. And as a principal, I did the same thing. If I asked somebody to go and watch the classrooms or whatever it is, to be in a classroom, it's because I was there too. Whatever it was for the benefit of the school and the school community. So I am that type of leader. I am that servant leader. I am incredibly grateful, and I know and I am cognizant at every single moment who I serve, right? So today I want to talk about the power of I am affirmations that is used with subliminal music underneath. And so I created, people always ask me, how do you do so much? Well, to be honest with you, para ser honesta, is this is what I do. Every night before I go to sleep, I actually write my story, and I listen to my story audio. So I actually recorded it, an audio, both about my manifestation story, my reality of what it is, and also my affirmations. So I listen to both of them as I'm falling off to sleep. And I let it play. And you don't have to work. You just let it play. You just go to sleep like you normally do and let it play, right? So I am affirmations combined with the subliminal music that I used really has a catapulting effect on your manifestation journey, right? So now, amiga, before you roll your eyes and say, ay, Marti, ay, mujer, You are so in the woo-woo weird part. But you know what? Because I'm in the woo-woo weird part, because I know that I am an empath, because I know I have strong mental capacity, whatever it is, I can promise you that these affirmations with the subliminal music underneath it, that I also have created and embedded some more affirmations. So now you're getting it in 3D, if you will, into your brain when there's no resistance. And that's why it's so good. That's why it's so good. But they've changed my life, and I want to share them with you because I really think that this is one of the things, as I was talking to some very successful women, they do this. They play these affirmations, they say affirmations, and they're playing in the background. Now, if I can figure out how to do it in the background while I'm working, then I will let you know. But let me tell you, déjame decirte, these affirmations are so potent that they begin to elevate your vibrational frequency. They do. They do, because they make you feel good. And without you knowing, they're already changing that brain dynamic, right? Because you're already in alpha state, and that's when we absorb the most, right? So I've seen it happen over and over again, not just in my own life, but in the lives of other mujerpreneurs, the seasoned mujerpreneurs that I coach every single day. They're so incredibly amazing, and I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you, my listeners, my community members, my watchers on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel. But let's be real, okay? Life is hard. La vida está dura ahorita. Right now, life is really taking a turn with all this political ruckus going on. You know, running a business is hard. It's, how do you focus? How do you stay focused so that you can do what you can in order to make a 6-figure income? So you worry about it and you wake up feeling overwhelmed. You're not quite sure what's happening. You just know that something's off, and you begin questioning if you're even on the right path. You ask yourself questions like, am I doing enough? Will this ever pay off? Why is it taking so long? Mujeres, that's the inner voice of doubt. Es la voz del cucuy, que le digo yo. It's the demon voice. It is the Satan voice, right? It is that inner voice that always presents that extra doubt. It's not you. It's your subconscious programming. Your subconscious programming is 80% of what happens in your life. And that's what I'm here to help you shift today. That, mujeres, eso es lo que les voy a ayudar ahora a comprender para que puedan cambiarlo so that you can change. So I want to share with you the mindset secret of highly successful mujeres. Whether they're seasoned mujeres, young mujeres, old souls, whatever you want to call it, the mindset secret of these highly successful women, based on me just kind of hanging out with them and asking questions, is really important. So here's the truth. Successful women don't have fewer struggles than you. And they don't magically avoid self-doubt. And what they do have is the ability to shift their mindset quickly and effectively. That's it. That's it. They have practiced, which is, practice makes permanent. Remember that. Practice makes permanent. So they have shifted their mind and their body, and they feel it. And they use the feeling guide, if you will. They use the feeling guide to check in on the mindset, whether or not it is a successful mindset, or whether that mindset that they're sitting in today or at that moment is going to bring them down. So one of the most effective and effortless and easiest ways to change your mindset is by listening to I am affirmations with subliminal music. Now, since I knew this, I decided that I was going to create something. Being a yoga therapist for many, many years and working in alternative health for many, many years, and always working personally with affirmations since I can remember, I know that it is more powerful than you can ever imagine. So what does it mean? It means that listening to powerful affirmations, things like, I am strong, I am successful, I am worthy of wealth and abundance. And in Spanish, it is, yo soy fuerte, soy exitosa. And those things are so important for you to understand how those are the ways you speak to yourself. Now, have you ever been maybe out and about, and you're chatting with somebody and you're having fun, and then you say, you drop something and you say something so out of the blue, you say something like, I am so stupid. No, you're not. Take it back. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Take it back. Spit it out. Let it go. Breath. And then say, I dropped it. Call it what it is, but don't name call yourself, because you are worthy of wealth and abundance. And that's another I am affirmation for you. I am worthy of wealth and abundance. Now, one of the things that I do, I want to share with you. Una de las cosas que hago diario, every day I do this. As I'm doing my Zumba, right? I used to be, yes, I'm a certified Zumba instructor, right? As I'm doing my Zumba and I'm dancing with music, I am constantly out loud saying my affirmations. So I start my day in an affirmative way, and then I end my way in an affirmative way. So I don't force anything. I just allow myself to dance and just, sometimes I say the affirmations with the rhythm of the music, and I just have fun, and it puts a smile on my face, because in the end, that's what you want. You want to feel good. So instead of forcing yourself to repeat them every day, the reason that I put them together with subliminal music is so that all you have to do is listen. Listen to them every day and let the subliminal music do the work for you, right? So you just sit, or you can just sit and listen. You can put earphones on and take a meditative walk while you're listening. You can close your eyes and sit in meditation while listening. You can do what I do, which is put them on as I'm falling to sleep. Let the subliminal music and the affirmations put together do the work for you. Es sumamente importante, mujeres chulas, hermosas, que empiecen con su afirmación al momento que se van a ir a dormir, ¿verdad? So, now, one of the things I want you to share with you is, which I get asked a lot, why does this work, Marti, and why is it so powerful? Well, your subconscious mind is always listening, always. So when you hear affirmations while you're working, driving, or even sleeping, your brain begins to absorb them without any resistance. Because sometimes we say the affirmations, maybe you're saying something like, I am a mega millionaire. And then inside you feel there's right here in the heart, right? Because you're like me. One of your top 5 values is truth and honesty, right? And so you're thinking, that doesn't feel honest. So what happens is that's a resistance. When that happens, that's a resistance. So the only way to get rid of that resistance is to listen when you're going to sleep, because there's absolutely no resistance there. Your mind is in what we call the alpha state, open and receptive. So before you know it, these negative self-doubting thoughts, they begin to fade away. All right, everybody. So if you're still with me, if you're watching me on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel, gracias por estar aquí. You're listening to Marti Angel, the host of Mujer de Éxito Unbounded. Gracias por estar aquí. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a podcast episode. And if you're listening to me wherever you listen to your favorite shows, gracias. Thank you for always listening. I am so incredibly grateful for you, my watchers, and you, my listeners. Okay, let's continue. When you use these affirmations at night, you wake up feeling slightly different the first night that you do that. Maybe you wake up feeling a little bit lighter, more confident. Algo pasa. Something happens internally, and you begin to get ready to take action at a faster pace. Right? So empiezan a cambiar, empiezan a sentirse un poquito mejor, un poquito más ligeras. Algo está pasando. Cuando usan estas afirmaciones con música subliminal, es más fácil ser y enfocarte en lo positivo que en lo negativo. It's so much easier to wake up not feeling overwhelmed. Instead of waking up thinking, I am overwhelmed, you wake up thinking, I am powerful. I am capable. I am so grateful for this day, for my eyes to see, my ears to hear, for another healthy day of life, for my safety, for the safety of my loved ones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So instead of doubting yourself, instead of saying, that's never going to happen, before a big decision, your mind will whisper to you, I am confident. I am worthy of success. You know, one of the things that I've worked with a lot of people in my Reiki practice, and I give affirmations that are so important. I take affirmations from my mentors, and I give affirmation to the people I'm mentoring. But one of the things that's so important is that we have this, that we begin to build this toolbox of affirmations that we can say and repeat daily. So how to use these daily? So you're probably asking, okay, Marti, so how do I use this daily? Besides just turning it on and going to sleep with it, how do I use this daily without adding more to my to-do list? Because my day is totally filled, and I don't want to add more things to do on my to-do list. Are you there with me? Raise your hand. Raise your hand and make sure to drop a comment below letting me know that you are with me. So I want to share with you, if you go to my store and grab your subliminal affirmations audio, I promise you that it's less than a cup of coffee. Imagine that. And you only pay it once, but you use it all the time. If you begin to use it within 30 to 90 days, some people are faster. Some people have a lot more, barriers and blockages. So anywhere from 30 to 90 days, just like when you're taking a new supplement, 30 to 90 days in order to really feel the most potent and strongest change. So what you want to do is when you download them, listen to them in the background while getting ready in the morning. I also put them on. I have it on my phone. I also put it on when I am getting ready, makeup on, when I'm cooking, when I'm working, or even when I'm winding down at night and I just feel like I need something to focus off of what is ugly and negative in the world. I use these. I use them every night. But if you use them, as I shared with you, right before you go to sleep, it begins to rewire your subconscious. And you allow it because there's no barriers, there's no blocking, there's no negative voice that says, nope, that ain't happening, right? So you begin to allow it to rewire your subconscious. No need to force yourself to believe it right away. Just let it play and absorb the energy. Open yourself to receive and just let it play. Like I said before, let the energy be absorbed through every cell of your being. So, mujeres hermosas, chulas. Ahorita, I know what some of you might be thinking. Ahorita ya sé lo que algunas de ustedes están pensando. You're thinking, Marti, does this really work? And can it work for me? Están pensando, ok, Martita, ¿esto en realidad trabaja y va a funcionar para mí? Y aquí está mi respuesta. Here is my answer. Yes, if you let it, if you give yourself permission to shift. And that's the other key that many people don't give themselves permission. I give myself permission to absorb all of the beauty, all of the affirmations, all of the positivity in life. I give myself permission. And then I turn it on. You've got to give yourself permission. If you show up for yourself in the smallest way and make a decision to feed your mind empowering thoughts instead of the same limiting beliefs you've carried for years, amigas, chulas, hermosas, get ready because what you are going to see is going to be powerful. Now, let me just share my personal story. My personal story of my own transformation, because I've been working on this for a long time. Why? Because I'm an empath, I tend to be a little bit too much on the real side, on the reality side, and then sometimes I allow myself to go to the pessimist side, so I have to work on it daily. And as I told you before, I'm an ADHD person, and as having ADHD, what I have found is that with a neurodivergent mind, we have a tendency to sway toward the negative. So we must be diligent in working and restructuring and re-educating our mind and move it toward the positive. But let me tell you a little story. A few years ago, I was in a place where I felt completely stuck. I had built businesses before. I even ran the business of a middle school, right? I had experience. I had the drive. I was very, very driven, but something was missing. And then I realized that my own inner dialogue was holding me back. No matter how much I worked, I kept feeling like I wasn't doing enough, like I wasn't capable of reaching my next level. And so I would ask myself, what do I need to know to unblock me? And then that's when I got the message to record these subliminal affirmations. First, I did it for myself, and then I shared it with some friends. They loved it so much that I let them, have it for free so that they could be my beta testers, and they started listening to them, and every single morning and every night. And amigas, chulas, hermosas, I cannot tell you how much this changed everything for me, and it changed everything for my beta testers. And within weeks, I felt lighter. I felt more energized. I felt the ability to maintain my positivity a little bit more. I wasn't so triggered all the time. So I stopped second guessing myself, and I just started to act with certainty. I knew that I was walking in certainty and that I lacked in nothing because I knew that the light of the Creator was surrounding me. So I started showing up with confidence. I started taking actions without hesitation. And let me tell you, when you radiate confidence, the universe takes notice. So it's kind of very much like fake it till you make it. But you're sort of faking it, you're not really faking it, but what you're doing is trying a new coat on. Imagine you're trying a new coat on. When you try on a new blazer, you put it on one arm, the second arm, then you raise your shoulders, and then you kind of walk around and see how it feels and how it makes you feel. Well, that's the way to do it with everything that you try in terms of these affirmations. So what started happening for me afterwards? Well, mujeres hermosas, chulas. Suddenly, opportunity started showing up. Clients started coming in, emails started coming in. Hey, I would like to collaborate with you. Hey, I see that you're a UGC influencer. I would like for you, I will share with you my product if you give me, a testimonial, blah, blah, blah. And things started happening and money started to flow with ease. And it felt so good. It felt so good. Not because I was working harder, because I really wasn't, but because my energy had shifted. So, amigas, chulas, hermosas, you can start today with these affirmations. If you don't know where to start, it's easy. I have created these I am affirmations with subliminal music. You can listen to them. You can even repeat them to yourself, but you don't have to. But I promise if you grab the subliminal affirmations audio, which is on my store, which I will drop a link right here in the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel. And if you're listening to the audio, they're in the show notes. I will drop the link in the show notes. But I promise if you grab the subliminal affirmations audio, which you will find in the description or in the notes, you will be on your way to manifesting your desires. Now let me share some of my more fun and easy to remember affirmations. Are you ready? I am unstoppable. Abundance flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am a magnet for success and prosperity. I am deserving of wealth, love, and joy. I am stepping in to my highest potential. I am so grateful for all the money I have. Now, Those are just some of the ones that you're going to hear over and over when you listen to the affirmations audio. So grab yours and then come back and let me know what you think. But your challenge this week, hermosa, chula mujeres, your challenge this week is for you to try this for 1 week, right? Play it every night. Just listen to it. Don't do anything else. No pressure. No pressure to believe it immediately. No need to overthink it. Just let your subconscious mind absorb it. Let yourself receive this shift in energy. One of the things I want to share with you, though, before you hit that play button, just say to yourself, I give myself permission to receive. I give myself permission to receive. Now, my mind goes, when I say that, I give myself permission to receive. My mind goes to, I give myself permission to receive more money, more prosperity, more good luck, more good fortune, more good people, more good fun. All kinds of things. That's where my mind goes now. But it wasn't always there. So that's your challenge. Grab the audio, let it work its magic, then come back and share with me. I promise you're going to start to feel the change. You're going to start to see opportunities. Doors that you didn't know were closed are starting to open. You're going to feel a sense of peace, and that's truly why you want to do this. It's not to grab something. It's not to have something. It's to feel that sense of peace, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, and the things that are meant for you are going to find you. So remember, click the link in the show notes if you're listening to the audio, or click the link in the description below if you are watching me on the Coach Marti Angel YouTube channel. And remember, you are powerful, you are worthy, and you are capable of achieving everything that you desire. Say it, believe it, and let's make it happen together. Gracias por estar aquí. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Gracias, mujeres hermosas chulas. This is Marti Angel, the host of Mujer de Éxito Unbounded, signing off. And I hope you have a beautiful day. And as always, thank you. Namaste.